Alright, so it is time for us to try once again to create our droid empire. I am currently engaged in siege construction in and around Naboo. I am attempting to take one of the space stations in orbit around Naboo because Naboo itself is a bit too difficult. At least I think right now it's going to be too difficult because Obi-Wan Kenobi is there and there are a whole bunch of other generals and vassals in and around the area. And so if I were to take Naboo and be completely outnumbered in the process, by the way, because I only have 88 troops, as you can see there, it is just going to be an absolute bloodbath and something that we probably don't want to do. But what I have done is I have leveled up a whole bunch of high-tier units. We have BX snipers. We have the B3 Cortosis super battle droids. We have the Magna Guards. And that's it. Those guys in 3 different groups is what I've done. I have tagged them exactly as that is, as that is appropriate. And we are now going to fight. Should we fight on the ship or should we fight on Naboo itself? We might just want to fight on Naboo itself because then we can spread out a little bit more. So here you go. This is my army. There are many like it, but this one is mine. And we are going to try and see if we can achieve victory here. Now, okay, that's kind of weird. I'm not entirely sure why they haven't been re-tagged. As you can see, look at this. I'm pressing 1 right now, so this would be infantry usually. But there's only one that is apparently tagged as infantry. Okay, I guess that's just a little bit of a bug there, and it's not really happening. It's not, yeah. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. The fact is that it is working, it just doesn't display my custom tags in the battle itself, which is kind of unfortunate. Now, I'm going to move my battle droids because they are, I believe, the easiest to level up. So I'm going to move them into position, and then we are just going to let our forces shoot at the enemy. And here's the thing, my snipers should be theoretically really good from long range, so I'm hopeful that they will be decent at killing the enemy, and our Magna Guards are hopefully going to be kind of decent as well. I mean, they are amazing, you know. They do have an amazing amount of proficiency and things like that, but look at this. Look at this crazy battle that we've got on our hands here, and no one has killed anyone. No one has killed anyone just yet. I wonder what is going to happen if we just kind of stand here and wait and see. This is kind of crazy. Oh, there we go. Yes, the first kill of the battle is a BX sniper doing the work. Very nice, good work, BX sniper. I'm kind of like, oh yeah, this is just a random droid, but I can't really give them any names because they're all the same basically. So. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so it seems like they might be doing something. It seems like the clones might be moving towards us. Well, this is going to be interesting. You know what? Should I tell my battle droids to... No, I shouldn't tell my battle droids to charge in, because I know a lot of people have said you should just keep your battle droids and keep everyone holding position and things like that, and I agree. Usually that would be a really good way to go, but I feel like the clones have really good... shall we say, rifle skills and accuracy and things like that. So I'm just going to kind of get a bit closer here, and I will hopefully... Oh yeah, this is nice. Okay, we are winning this like no one's business. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. Okay, so there you go. We actually did it. I can't believe it, really. I thought that this was going to be kind of harsh, but thankfully we were able to pull it off, and we only lost 1 unit, which is really great. Okay, so let's take a look and see what I can sell here. I haven't even sold from the last episode because I was so wanting to get things done. So I was wanting to get my people, as you see here, I was wanting to get my people ready for the upcoming episode. And so I have 31 of these guys, 30 of these guys, and 26 of the Magna Guards, and they are all appropriately tagged. And we are going to be doing this. This is done in 1 day, so this should be done. Yep, there we go. Okay, so there are 290 or 280 or something along those lines units in the garrison here. I'm a bit worried about this, to be honest. I don't know whether we're going to be able to achieve victory, but if we don't, then I think that's pretty much going to be it for the series. I wanted to continue with this because I find it a huge amount of fun playing as a droid, and in general, just being in the world of Star Wars. I think it's really fun to, you know, play as your own character in the world, and, you know, so on and so forth. I mean, you know, Star Wars The Old Republic is the game to play if you want to play as your own character in the world of Star Wars and experience a fantastic story and all that sort of stuff. And I have playthroughs on all the classes in that, so if you're looking for, you know, MMORPG sort of gameplay, then there's a shameless plug for you. Anyway, let's lead our soldiers in an assault. Oh dear. Right. This is going to be interesting. Magna Guards, stand there. Snipers, stand there. Oh dear. Yeah, this is problematic. Yeah. 5-0 first? Yeah, no. This is... I would say this is almost impossible. Wouldn't you say? I would say that this is pretty much impossible because the 5-0 first are here. They have pretty much, I think, eliminated a lot of my units. And they just outshoot us. That's the whole point. They just outshoot us because, in general, we are going to be outnumbered. And there's not much more that I can do about that. As you see, look at that. We've just lost 40 units in literally no time at all. Yeah, we lost literally everyone, and we only killed 53 of the enemy's units. And that kind of makes me sad. Yeah, that makes me super sad there because I would not have expected the clones to be so extremely powerful, but the thing is I can't really get more than this without severely increasing. I mean, you know, here's the thing. I have 8 leadership, okay? Because I know that someone said in the comments that the reason why I don't have a huge amount of party capacity is because of my charisma and because of having low leadership and things like that. But I do have really high leadership. I have 8 because of my ship. My ship gives me that 8 bonus because I think I have about 2 or something like that normally, and I get 6 from my troop capacity upgrade through my vessel, which is really quite amazing. So I really don't even need to increase my charisma, although charisma, as you can no doubt tell there, does increase your party size limit by 1 per point. But I just don't think that that's worth it. You know, it's just not worth it to increase my charisma to a level that is going to give me, what, I don't know, 8 more party size. It just doesn't make any sense. So I'm just going to go for another point in agility right there just to get another point in weapon master because my rifle skill is so incredibly high. And, well, there's not much more I can do, unfortunately. As I've said, I have tried my hardest. Oh, okay, let's be a little bit careful here. I'm going to just show this because we haven't shown this before in this series, but you can go into the medical bay. I know a lot of people told me about this, you know, to heal myself and things like that in the previous episode. And this is a really cool feature. I love this feature. I think that this feature is one of the best that you're going to find in one of these Star Wars mods because it basically allows you to continue to be in the battle yourself, so you never really miss out on the action, but it doesn't really imbalance the game in any way. It kind of gives you that extra little bit of security just in case. But, of course, we have no units capable of even being in the battle with us. Ooh, that was close. Almost got murdered by those mercenaries or whoever those guys were. So, yeah, there's not much I can do, unfortunately. I do have a pretty sizable amount of renown as well. So it is not renown-based. Well, not that much at least. I mean, I think if I was to be playing the Sparta mod right now, and I had the same amount of renown that I do here, I would have a party of, I don't know, 200, maybe 250. And that is the difference between the two mods, because Sparta obviously has renown being a big deal. You know, if you have a big amount of renown, then you have a big amount of party size. In this, it's not so much. In this, it's more to do with your ship. And I don't even know what to do really with it because, as I say, I have 8 in leadership, which is pretty crazy. I mean, it increases the amount that I can command by 5, but I'm not able to increase my size anymore. You can see I have 900 renown. I have 0 honor. Does honor make any difference? I don't think so. But you can see here. That's it. Leadership gives me plus 40. Charisma gives me plus 7, as we know. Renown gives me plus 35. And that's it. 900 renown gives me plus 35. Yeah, I mean, that's the point. In Star Wars Conquest, I think that is intended. It is definitely intended for your character to not really be the biggest thing behind how much, how many members you can have in your party. But yeah, that is a pretty disappointing thing, to be honest, because I would love to be able to have a big army. I mean, look at this massive ship that I have right here. I should theoretically have the ability to field 300, 400, 500 units or something along those lines, because we are droids. You got to remember that we are droids, and we should be outnumbering the clones. That's just how it is, you know? That's just how it is. The droids should be outnumbering the clones. So maybe at some point in the future, in a future version of Turmoil Across the Stars, there is going to be a change to how much renown actually gives you. At least in the case of the droids. I feel like if you're playing as a droid, or if you're playing with the CIS, which is the faction I'm currently a part of, then I think it would make a big amount of sense to change the amount of renown that you're capable of having, or maybe just have a specific ship that you get that allows you to have more droids or something like that. Because at the moment, the droids, at the moment the clones are outnumbering us, and it really doesn't really make sense in my opinion. You can see here, these are my upgrades. I could increase my prisoner capacity a little bit further, but you can see here that my troop capacity is 6. This gives you leadership. All of these different things give you different stats to your own character, which is, I think, in my opinion, a really cool feature of this mod. I really think it's a great feature to have drive, for example. Drive is pathfinding, technically. Scanners are technically spotting. And, well, prisoner management, prisoner capacity, you know what that is. Combat computer, I would assume that is tactics. And medical bay is surgery, first aid, and wound treatment. So basically, all of these things have an effect on your character as a whole, and I think that is fantastic. Now, unfortunately, I don't think there are any other ships that are giving more troop capacity than the one I'm currently using. This one has 1 out of 4, and I have 6 as a maximum limit. So I don't think that there is a possibility of anything more than that. And I was trying my best. I really was. I was trying my best to get a ship that is just super crazy good, and hopefully make our army into something really awesome. But anyway, I have talked enough. That will be the end of this little foray into the droid empire dream that I very much wanted to accomplish, but unfortunately it's just not possible with the limited amount of units that I am able to field in combat at this time. And of course, this is just an alpha version of the mod, so who knows what's going to happen in the future. If you would like to see more from Turmoil Across the Stars, or indeed from any other Star Wars mod, then by all means let me know in the comments. And who knows, maybe we'll play as a clone or some other race in the near future. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.